What's up you guys, and welcome back to the channel. Now for those of you that watch us, we do low-end economy vehicle rental vehicles, and we love doing them for one-day rentals. You never know when somebody needs a one-day rental, and if they need to extend, they can do so day by day. The downside of this is whenever this vehicle does extend day by day, typically the renters will either do one of two things: return the vehicle when they need to properly, or in this case, they'll actually hold on to the car until they can no longer afford the day-by-day extensions, lie for a couple of days and say we're trying to extend, and then ultimately we'll either have to repossess the vehicle or Turo will get sent out to go repossess the vehicle. And the car usually comes back in a pretty dirty condition. But this vehicle right here is by far the worst return condition we've ever seen. It's got everything. Pee-pee smell, cigarette smoke smell, foodie smell, damage, exterior dirtiness. You name it, this car has it. It's so bad that we've actually been dreading doing this video because that means we actually have to deal with it. Let's go get it. God, the smell is horrendous. So let's start off with all the exterior stuff that's wrong with the vehicle because our time on the inside is very limited. It smells so bad. Starting off, the person that was driving this vehicle, obviously not a very good driver. Curb rashed this entire front wheel all the way around. You can see little bits of concrete coming off of it, which knocked our alignment out. And now our tires are almost completely bald on the outside. She also smacked something with this mirror. Thankfully, this mirror is still in good shape, just needs the actual painted cover. This is not our spare tire. This has a little tiny donut typically. This is somebody else's wheel. It does actually have a pretty decent tire. It's from 2021, albeit a little old. Still in actually really good condition. I don't know if this is the right tire size though, but this is definitely not the right wheel. So where is our wheel? Let me show you. Now what you're gonna see back here is nowhere near how bad it is on the interior. So bear with me. Oh, it's a bumblebee. Cool.
Nice.
This is where our wheel is. And it's got a big old chunky chunk missing out of it and a giant slit on the rear tire. How did she damage the rear wheel? I don't know. Maybe they rotated them? Couldn't tell you. Generally, the whole car is really dirty. There's filthy fingerprints riddled everywhere. It looks like somebody was trying to claw their way out. Maybe little kids, maybe captives, who knows. We're not really sure what all is happening. There's little grease stains and marks and fingerprints, and it almost looks like it's a dusting, like they do the dusting for crime or something. Maybe they did it on this car. They're like, who stole this car? Oh my God, that might actually be it. They're like, where can we find fingerprints? What is this stuff?
Wait a minute. Cracked headlamp. Isolated impact.
Got blood smears.
All right, so we got the car. Let's get the DNA.
Thankfully, mechanically, exteriorly, that's about it. It's got a bunch of bugs and the windshield is littered in dirt and grime. But now it's time to show you the inside.
I am so excited, I think I'm gonna explode!
As mentioned before, this car is disgusting. There's food literally poured everywhere. Thankfully, all of the components that we need are in here, even ones that are broken. Somebody just ripped this off, and now the wires are just hanging. Now there's a couple of odors going on here. There's food, there's pee-pee, there's cigarette smell, and Todd made a good point. They probably switched from Lucky Strikes when they ran out to these nicotine pouches instead, but they must not have liked them because they're still both full. Another thing is, somebody who couldn't afford to extend their trip sure does leave a lot of change behind. Return on investment, baby. All right, so we got a couple of things. We have everything. We got Cheez-Its, cheese balls, a Dorito off-brand. You can tell it doesn't have the same flavor coating. Captain Crunch, naturally. This looks like a cheddar jack Cheez-It, if I've ever seen it. We've got pop chips. We've got those pretzels filled with mystery substances. Oh, a lighter. Another one in my collection, baby.
I'm in a hurry. I've got a very important phone call to make.
10 minutes of light vacuuming and it got rid of most of this junk. We can see that we still need to do some carpet cleaning areas on the entire seats. The front ones aren't that bad. Definitely have to clean out the center console vigorously. The back seats, pretty gross. I think we have PP here and PP here, but most of it's dried. We're able to get all of, well, majority of the stuff in the back. And the areas that the rear carpets didn't save the carpet, there's still dried residue that was in a giant mound, probably because it was wetted on or spilled upon, and then it all fused into one big super mass. The rear floor mats are incredibly disgusting. Todd wants to throw away the rear two, but I think I can save them if I go to a car wash and pressure wash them, because they are so deeply soiled, they're almost maintaining their shape.
You picked that one up. You can see the crease in that one. Yeah.
This one. Sick.
Now that we got the inside of this thing looking and, more importantly, smelling like a new car, it's time to see what's mechanically wrong with it. So as you can see, there were a couple of lights on the dash when you start it, the check engine light and the tire pressure light. The tire pressure light, we think, is just for that wheel that got busted up, and now there's a random wheel on the car. But at least the tire pressure sensor itself is still working, so that's good. I'm gonna scan this code and see what is going on. It's a P0442, which is a small evap leak. Could be the gas cap. I'll poke around in the engine bay and see if I see anything that looks really out of place, but most of the time it's just a gas cap. All the hoses look connected. We'll clear the code and I'll tighten the gas cap, drive it for a little bit, and then we'll see if it pops back up. Another thing that this car needs is an oil change. It's over 7,000 miles overdue for it, so we're gonna go ahead and do that and hope that there's no shiny glitter in the oil. The oil change on this car was due at 136,000 miles. It's currently at 142. We had no idea that they were gonna drive this much in a couple of, how long was this trip? Months? Days? September 21st to October 14th. You got the rack set, it's time to just pick this baby up. Suspension's still solid. That's good. Ooh. We put the bench seat back in after letting it dry for a day. It looks way better, smells way better. No more stinky food and donut smell in here. Just gotta put these last two floor mats in and then it's on its way to Firestone for some new tires.
The next day.
A set of 4 brand new tires, and we did get that wheel replaced. We did have to order this one on eBay. Unfortunately, there was no salvage yard with Mazda 2 premium alloy wheels, but wasn't that expensive, only $100. And the best part about this deal, the tire pressure sensor still worked from the old wheel, so all we had to do was swap it with the new tires, for free. And for 4 brand new tires and an alignment, only cost us $360. Now this passenger side mirror, we kind of lucked out. We only need a cover for it, and I got one for only $28. Looking on the inside, Todd did an incredible job doing the fine details. All the seats have been properly extracted out. Every nook and cranny has been meticulously detailed. If you told me that we bought a new back seat, I'd 100% believe it. But check it out. I pressure washed this rear seat along with all of the floor mats, and Todd went through and did a spot cleaning on this top side. And as we can tell, incredible. All those sticky stains and messes and literal globs of food have been eliminated. Now with the interior cleaned, all the mechanical stuff taken care of, last thing to do is make it look good. Incredible what a $5 car wash can do. So let's break down all the numbers. For additional mileage, this guest paid $659, $40.61. She decided to keep the car, so we got that extra day at $40.91. Late fee, $20. Improper return fee, $50. Cleaning fee, $150. A smoking fee for another $150. We got reimbursed for the gas that we put in, and an additional $10 for the convenience fee. And we got reimbursed for our tolls, which surprisingly did $267 worth of tolls, making our grand total take home $1,976.55. That's all of our earnings combined, minus the one wheel we did need to replace, the mirror, and the mirror cap. And even though the gas didn't blow out 4 new tires, we decided to get 4 brand new tires, making our grand total $1,484 for a 22-day rental. So considering we made a lot of money, the car is now in brand new condition, way better than it's ever been in, this car is ready to go back out and make some more money. As always guys, be sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe, and hit that notification bell. We'll see you in the next episode.